doesn't get much higher than this. Yeah. That in England is called Mingy behaviour. I thought he couldn't have made situations worse for himself. Yeah. Well done, you. Well done. You actually done it. You actually done yourself no favours. And then you got Bill, who's trying to take the heat off of Haney, Devin, and saying, "Oh, thank you for letting me and my team do that." No, they shouldn't be doing that. Own it. Just own it. Just own you got your ass beat. Done. Finish. You got your ass handed to you.
And of course, that is the opinion of Conor Benn. And he states that Devin Haney is showing what they call in the UK Mingy behavior. You guys don't know what that means over here, because I know you guys know what that means. Okay? So be sure to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. But Mingy behavior is like cheap, petty, really, to me. Stingy, Mingy. Bars. But I think that what Conor is saying is like, hey, man, like, you don't do that. Those things you don't do. And, okay, it may be something that they choose to do, but what they choose to do is new. Is it the most popular? Obviously not. Because what we know about boxing, you go in there and you do your job. And you come up short. But with a twist, the person that did their job better than you did yours found out to be cheating. Because they found out to be cheating, I think should have been enough to warrant another rematch, because that should have gave Team Haney confidence moving forward that, hey, you know what? I knew something wasn't right about that kid. I knew that's why he, didn't even try to make weight to 140, and he came in 3 pounds over, and he gave us that money, because that could be all motive to set up a reason to get in the ring based on the results of you taking drugs. So I can understand that to a certain degree, but at that point, I think everyone is mad at Devin because Devin didn't do what any red-blooded boxer would do. And what I mean red-blooded boxer, I'm talking about Deontay Wilder. I'm talking about Miguel Cotto. I'm talking about these guys that were cheated, okay? Clearly cheated. You know what I'm saying? Devin should have joined that line of fighters. If you win or lose, you still go out more respectfully. Because Wilder lost his fight, but he wanted it back in blood. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even the fact that he got beat up. I'm going to take him in the mountains of evidence. I'm going to take him in. I'm glad Wilder didn't do any of the things that people claimed that he was going to do. The same people that shut down this channel once upon a time because they didn't like what I was saying because I was too real for them. Facts. But at least he didn't go down that road or, continue or just keep faking that this is going to happen now. I'm going to actually, take this person to court. But understand this, though. People that are talking about Devin Haney, Conor Benn, first of all, Conor, should be the last one to ridicule Devin. And I think he should be the first one, by example, to mention, like, hey, drugs are bad. If he claims that he was clean or he was natty that whole time where people said he was I forget what it's called now, right? Whatever Conor Benn was taking, and it was twice in his system, right? It was twice in his system. And I think he should address that just to show that he doesn't, and that's not what he's about. You know what I'm saying? Because if anything, a person in your situation should be held accountable to address what the recent fighter did after you did what you did. And the way we learn from Conor Benn is, or learn that he's changed or whatever, or how he feels, that he should be adamant on that. instead of just bashing Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Because they are using something that no one ever did. It's a new tactic, but if what the Wilder or Wildettes or pro Wilder fans or Wilder fanatics, based on if he would have done what they said he was going to do, he would be in the same boat as Devin Haney. And you know what? Devin Haney wouldn't be all by himself because Deontay Wilder had the mountains of evidence, guys, that he was going to take Tyson Fury to court based on the mountain of evidence that he had against him. Okay? But in Devin's case, they didn't need mountains of evidence because the blood tests and the samples A and B spoke for themselves. This brother was pissing hot. So since Ryan Garcia was pissing hot, there is no way to really say anything else. Yes, he was cheating. He refused to give his supplements. That's a red flag. So guess what? Ryan Garcia is cheating. That's why he is suspended. Okay? So really showing the Mingy behavior by Devin Haney also shows that he's also, bitter. Again, petty. Those words are, that completes that word, or that definition completes that word, or those definitions completes that word, Mingy behavior. Right? That fits the bill. And here's the thing. Devin can change this around. If he decides to sue Ryan Garcia and loses, he should fight him. Because if he never fights Ryan Garcia again, we will always remember that ass whooping that he took. You know what I mean? But I see what Conor's saying. Conor's saying like, yo, take that ass whooping and take it with humbleness. But it's easy to say, coming from someone that popped dirty, getting their first loss, which Conor Benn knows nothing about, from a guy that was cheating him. That's a hard pill to swallow. So I think if anybody should judge anybody, you have to walk in Devin Haney's shoes. Maybe Devin Haney did take a lot of damage from that. Maybe he is blaming the whole idea on him using drugs. But then again, here's the counterpunch. He can. Okay, and again, he wasn't the first one that threatened to do this. He's just the first one that actually went through with it and is going through with it. Counterpunch. But you guys tell me what you think of Conor Benn stating that this is Mingy behavior. He shouldn't conduct himself that way, and he sure as shit shouldn't take this man to court. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!